Hey guys, Greg Denning. What world do you live in, right? And by that I mean, you're like, this one, duh. By that I mean the world you live in your own reality. As I've traveled around the world and as I've met with so many different people and observed different cultures and background and different economic classes and different religions and traditions and age groups and societies and living in the city and living in the country and living in great wealth and living in extreme poverty and just all these different realities, right? And by reality I mean what you believe, what you see. Your reality shapes the way you see the world. It's the lens through which you see everything. Your reality really shapes your beliefs, and your beliefs shape your reality. And it shapes the way and colors and molds and transforms the way you see people, the way you see adversity, the way you see opportunities or don't see opportunities, the way you see the world in general, the way you see education and religion and other people. It just shapes everything. For example, someone who grows up in maybe a really small town and has very few experiences and whose parents kind of make them think the world's a scary place and everyone's dangerous and everyone's out to get you and you can't go out there because it's a big bad world. Or contrast that with someone who's out traveling and seeing things and meeting people all over the places and realizing the world's a wonderful place and most people are good. And though there's some bad things going on, that the world is a great and abundant place and there's opportunities everywhere. Think of the different realities between scarcity and abundance. And again, I really want to emphasize this point here, that you and I, we shape our reality. We choose our reality. Now, a lot of it was given to us as we were younger, as we're growing up, handed to us by parents or teachers or leaders or friends or social networking and social conditioning in our culture and our environment. But we get to choose our reality, which is our world. And two people living on the same street, maybe even the same house, can live in two completely different worlds. So again, I ask, what world do you live in? What's your world like? What's your reality like? I had an experience just yesterday. Went and met with a kind gentleman. Lived in a beautiful home. You walk in, his furniture was immaculate. His place was spectacular. Went in his basement, and his son's room was a filthy, disgusting disaster. Stains all over the furniture, the popcorn and food everywhere, and drinks, everything spilled and filthy and disgusting. I mean, and the kid just spends all of his time on the computer, and his own person was filthy and unsocial and just, and his world is a disaster. The way he sees life and what life's about. You're in your 20s, living in the basement of a pig pot pen, I mean, his world is totally different from upstairs in the same house, and they live in completely different worlds. I mean, there's some other issues there for for another video and another topic, but I just want to illustrate that. But what you believe, and what you think about, and the habits you create determine your world. So, what's your world going to be like? You get to choose. Is it a happy, optimistic world? Is it a world of abundance and goodness? Yeah, bad things happen sometimes. That's all right. Obstacles, trials, challenges come along. It's all right. We'll roll with those. We'll grow from them. We'll learn from them. We'll climb over them. Right? Is it a world with most good people? Right? Mostly really good people trying to do their best they can. Is it a world that's exciting and beautiful and wonderful? Or is it a world that's like, you got to compete with everybody. Everyone's your enemy. They're not friends and partners. Maybe some people see them as competition. Everyone's competition. And everyone, I got to fight. I got to tear people down in order to build myself up. You see what I'm saying? There's so many different worlds. And in the circumstances that happen, it's not that the circumstance makes a person. It merely reveals the person. And so I want you to be diligent about creating the right kind of world, creating and shaping and expanding your reality. One of the absolute best ways to do that is by reading fantastic books. Get your hands on the very best books ever written. There's at least a good couple thousand, really, that are fantastic books that you ought to be reading. So get your hands on a great book and devour them and study them. It'll expand your reality. And then get out and travel and have new experiences and talk to new people. And if you'll have a great attitude and you'll be curious and learning and expanding and intentional about expanding your reality so you see on a bigger level, you see the world as it really is and as it can be, and you take your reality and make it great, then everything you see and everything you perceive will expand and grow and improve. Think about that. How would your world, right, your life be different if your reality was expanded and improved? Oh, it's exciting to think about. So expand your reality, study, learn, grow. We talk about this a lot in the leadership series. If you're interested in that, then get some training and resources to improve the way you see people, the way you interact with people, the way you perceive trials and challenges, how to recognize and take advantage of opportunities, and how to work on your own paradigm, your own perspective, your own emotions, your own mental habits, and how to think through those things. If you're interested in that, visit worldschoolacademy.com, sign up for the leadership series, and as always, reach upward.